Among Us took the world by storm because of the monumental rise it saw just in a matter of few months. I mean, even my mom, who still doesn't know how to lower the volume on her phone, knows what Among Us is. So how exactly did it get from averaging around 5 players at a time to getting 4 billion views just in the month of September? But before I tell you that, according to YouTube statistics, you guys should subscribe. And if you don't, I will find you and I don't know, like have my mom scold you. It all started with 3 college friends who went by the names of Forte, Puffballs and Amy, and collectively they decided to call themselves Inner Sloth. They originally wanted to create a game which was similar to the card game Mafia, but they wanted to make it different from all the other Mafia games that had been before Among Us. So they put aside all their other projects and got to work. And by the end of July 2018, they had a finished product in their hands which they were sure was going to be a hit. But much to their dismay, it flopped, only getting around 2 players at a time when it was released on Android and iOS devices. Even after its Steam release, that number could only rise up to 30 to 50 concurrent players. Later in an interview with Kotaku, one of the developers said that it was because they were really bad at marketing. Among Us finally started getting some attention during mid-2019 when a few South American and Korean streamers started playing the game, and it started to average around 200 players at a time. And this gave the developers enough motivation to keep working on the game. Among Us was being consistent around 200 players at a time. So what exactly started the snowball effect that led to the rise of Among Us? Well, it was a streamer named Sora Poppin who played Among Us to almost 3 million of his followers on his Twitch channel. And because of Sora Poppin, Among Us finally caught the attention of a lot of other big streamers such as Disguised Toast, Pokimane, Ninja, and a lot of others who were just fed up with almost all the games that were at the time, and also fed up of the dumpster fire of a year that was 2020. And it even got to the point where big streamers such as Pokimane and Sora Poppin started streaming Among Us exclusively. One of the main reasons that Among Us got to where it is now is because of its marketing strategy, and which ironically was having no marketing strategy whatsoever. Among Us was basically marketed by the memes and the people on the internet. Everyone was talking about it, everyone was making memes about it, and that's how it kept on with the steady popularity of the game. The popularity of Among Us grew so fast because of the big streamers like Dream and Pokimane streaming it on a regular basis that even a congresswoman played the game to promote voting amongst youngsters. This gigantic rise of Among Us also meant that a lot of content creators were about to see success like never before. And one of the main examples of this is Disguised Toast. He is considered by some as the best player of Among Us to ever be. And rightly so. I mean, this man could kill in front of me and convince me that it was me who killed the guy. Disguised Toast was doing fine on YouTube, getting around 10 million views a month and had about 1.2 million subscribers. But as soon as he started posting Among Us content, he got around 15 million views a week and gained around 2.4 million subscribers just in a short span of 4 months, which just goes to show how big of an impact Among Us actually had. Now, I don't think we can talk about Among Us success stories without talking about Cop's husband. He first came into limelight when he played in the same lobby as Pokimane, Disguised Toast, Jacksepticeye, and many others. He would later go on to become a regular in this lobby. Cop's husband went around from having 1.3 million subscribers in September 2020 to having around 7 million subscribers by the end of January 2021, which happened because he started playing Among Us on a regular basis with the likes of Dream and even PewDiePie. He is also considered amongst one of the better Among Us players, and he is usually the one who goes toe to toe with Disguised Toast in the Battle of Wits. All of this happened because Among Us gave a lot of content creators to collab in a way like never before. I mean, who would have thunk in 2019 that I could jack off to James Charles playing Among Us? Now, one of the main reasons that Among Us stayed at top for so long was because even though it had simplistic gameplay, people could basically make their own fun by coming up with new ways to manipulate their friends. But despite all of this, the game did start feeling a little boring and repetitive for not only for the streamers but also for the viewers. So some content creators took it into their own hands and made custom mods for the game, basically giving the game a fresh and fun feel, which only helped boost its popularity and kept it on the top for so long. All I can say here is if the devs can keep up with people's need for new content, then maybe this game could even end up being the next Minecraft. It has already shown that it has the potential to do so, and it's a nice change of pace to play this game because it deviates from normal lore games or the battle royale game, and I for one really hope that this game can go on for years. So this was the history of Among Us. I hope you enjoyed.